I love watching YouTube videos about people's planning systems. I love figuring out what do they use, what planner are they using, obviously the planner, but what are they doing every day? What are they putting into their life to make things easier for them? How do they stay organized? That kind of thing. So today I thought I would take you through my planning systems. Welcome everybody to my channel. I'm Lena. I share planning and organizational content as a relatable mom who's only one planner away from having it all. So today we're talking about planning systems. So if you have seen me before in real life or not, you know that I am obsessed with planners, and you know that I use a planner. I use multiple planners. So let's start with that as the first planning system. I use multiple planners. I use a monthly planner that has weekly days in it. I also have a daily planner. I have planners for holidays, planners for parties that I plan. I keep track of things in my planners, like my kiddos' medical stuff, my medical stuff, obviously like bill pay, that kind of stuff. Appointments, doctor's appointments. I also use a Google Calendar that we share with me and my husband. Everything's color coded, and we just communicate with putting whatever we need to put in so that everybody knows like what the schedule is. My kids don't have access to that, they're too young, but I do make a kids calendar that I post like in our little landing zone where all their backpacks are, that has like their school schedule as far as like today's music, art, gym, that kind of thing. And then what I have been doing also is like writing down on a dry erase board every morning to say like, hi.
Hi, hello, good morning, children. It's your mom.
Today is Wednesday. We have swim lessons. This is what breakfast is, and then this is everybody's schedule. So make sure you bring your violin, make sure you have your homework, that kind of stuff. Library books, especially the library day. So I have calendar systems for planning. That's my first planning system. The other system that I use in my home is the Fly Lady cleaning system. So, and this is sort of, I would say, the catalyst for how I started to plan other parts of my life. So if you're not familiar with the Fly Lady system, you can Google it. You can go on their website. It's a little bit daunting, a little bit overwhelming because it's very specific. I don't follow it to a T. I am not, it's a modified Fly Lady system. So, long story short, the Fly Lady system breaks up your home into zones. And then each week, the zone changes. You go in order of your zones. And either every day for 15 minutes, you clean in that zone. Or some people, like I do, you leave it on one day during the week. You do the whole thing for the zone in that day. So another part of the Fly Lady's system is to assign different things to different days. And that's where I really took this Fly Lady idea and sort of like ran with it for the rest of my life to say, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. Like kind of what are the things in your life that you do every day or you do every week or every month, and then how can you make it easy for yourself during the week, during the month, so you're not doing the same thing over and over again, or you're not giving attention to something today that shouldn't have to do until tomorrow, and then you miss out on the stuff that you're supposed to do today. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is my weekly plan. It needs to be updated as I kind of started to cross things out and then was like, oh no, wait, I have to use this to film. But Monday, so I have like my main cleaning things or house stuff is with an asterisk. So WHB means weekly home blessing. That's the Fly Lady major weekly reset cleaning. Then I zone clean, laundry, plants and paper piles, I meal plan, I do more laundry, and then on Sunday I usually pick up and do meal prep. Then I also was writing down, so again, this is not updated, but for example, I would have the breakfast for my kids, whatever the snack was when they would come home, again, like just thinking about ease. As much as I can pre-plan out things, I am the most successful. Same thing for dinners. So Monday is always chicken, Tuesday is tacos, Wednesday is breakfast, that kind of thing. And then I was starting to put in our other activities. So, we have gymnastics, swim, cheer dance. We usually do a movie night with our family, and then horseback is Sunday. Mima is my grandmother, and I go and see her and my grandfather every week, and just kind of help them out over at their house. Then I was also writing down my work as far as like my channel and things like that. So, Monday I would film or edit. Same thing Tuesday. Wednesday is researching, brainstorming. Thursday I was gone. Friday catching up. Etsy, I'm still thinking about the Etsy shop. Some things have sort of changed job wise, so I don't know how much time I have for that, but I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but we'll see. And then also, like, when am I posting on YouTube? So Monday, Wednesday, and my Instagram schedule. So that's also good too. So, like, if you have a business or something that you need to promote or that you're using social media for in a content creator business way, that's also been really helpful. So I'm not like, well, what am I posting today? And what am I supposed to do? Or like just copying people, I guess. So I started to just write down at least to say, like, all right, Tuesday, do your daily, right? Wednesday is whatever is related to the YouTube channel, a recap, meal plan. Sunday is like selfie or fun. So this is what I was using maybe in September starting. So this has changed. I really do need to update it. But this is what I'm talking about as far as designating the day for the actual activity and then don't go off of it. So again, make it easy on yourself. If Monday is always chicken, don't plan for pizza on Monday, right? Put it on Friday. If Monday is always cleaning your home, don't do laundry because laundry is not till Wednesday. You know what I mean? I mean, do what you got to do. If things come up or your kids are sick or there's an accident or I don't know, you're on vacation or something happens that's out of your control or you don't feel like it, I would say try to stay on your schedule still, just so that you don't lose a whole week, but you can just lose a couple days. Schedule in your work that you have to do, schedule in your activities, obviously. And again, the more that you can pre-plan with, especially kids now, I have 3 daughters, so and we're busy, obviously. Like 3 days out of the school week, we have things to do. I had to plan what snacks are we having, what's for dinner, what's for breakfast, because I was like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then it also eliminates in our family the need for like being a short order cook, like, oh, I don't like muffins. Oh, I don't like pancakes. So pick the stuff that all your kids like, or at least most of them do, or that they will like tolerate, that kind of thing. So I've talked about that in other meal planning videos that I can link below, but this is the main outline template. Add in as much as you can for each day to designate, and then try to stay within those parameters. So you might be watching this and saying, okay, so how do I do all this? Maybe you have a planner, maybe you have a cleaning schedule, maybe you already do meal planning, that kind of thing. What else should I be doing? And that's honestly the question that I ask myself when I'm watching these other YouTube videos about planning and organization. I am a sucker for the videos with the clickbait, like, do this every day to reduce cleaning time or something like that. So going along with my weekly plan that I showed you, think of the things that you do every week and then plug them into certain days. So like you saw on my calendar, Monday is my cleaning day. So Tuesday is laundry, Wednesday is usually free, Thursdays I go to my grandmother's and I do plants, that kind of thing. So as your seasons in life change and as things change in your job, in your kids' ages, the activities that you do, work schedules, that sort of stuff, you can adjust it to your needs. But the biggest thing is sort of like, don't overdo it and try to just make it simple. Do your meal plan on the same day every week. I always recommend grocery pickup because it just saves time. You can cut yourself off if you're on a budget. Pick up the same day, order the same day. Do your meal prep the same day. If you have plants, designate one day a plant day. Designate one day a week as like administrative day where you go through your emails, you go through the mail, maybe you pay bills, you deal with the paper piles that are adding up at your house, you kind of deal with the stuff that you haven't wanted to deal with, that you've just been like setting aside all week. What really was a game changer for me was keeping to the designated day of activities. So as you can see, I have plants. I have a lot of plants. My plant day is Thursday. I water all the plants, I check for the dead leaves, and that's the day that I do repotting. So if it's Monday, right, and I come downstairs and I open up my curtains and I notice like, hey, that dirt is really, really low. Or you know what, that plant looks like it needs to go to a different pot, or something died, or I don't know. You never know with plants. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to do that today on Monday, you say to yourself, no, you got to wait until Thursday. And sometimes I'll even write a sticky note to myself and put it on the day that I'm supposed to do it in my daily planner. So same thing, if I have an idea for a meal, if I have an idea for an errand that I need to do, like I try to do my errands in one day, that sort of thing, don't go rogue. Stay to your schedule. When you make a template, then really try to stay with it and then adjust accordingly. So again, if it doesn't make sense for you to clean out your car on Tuesday because you're working all day, then don't do it that day, obviously. If it makes sense to do it on Sunday after the weekend and you're ready for a fresh start on Monday, that makes more sense to me. So that was the biggest thing that I sort of realized too, because like I am notorious for starting a task and getting distracted by something else, whether it's out of my own choice or I get, interrupted. And then I either don't go back to it or I sacrifice that original task that I'm supposed to be doing today for this new task that just popped up in my brain and I need to finish it right now. So it's helped me to organize the priority of things to get done. And I think that's really what I would say to take away from this is I hope you found some of the things in this video useful. I know that I'm always looking for new tips and tricks. Like I said, that's what I search for on YouTube. So I thought I would just share mine and see if it would be helpful to anybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.